Captain's log, 11/24/09. So the new ship, was it an ambassador? Like the Enterprise C? Or maybe a stargazer like Picard captained before leading the Federation's flagship, the D? Maybe even one of the newly christened Defiance? Nope. A Constitution class. Refit, of course, but still, it's older than the Miranda. Now, don't get me wrong, at first I thought this was a joke. And then I got to see her specs. She's Constitution in shape, sure, but her systems have been completely refitted. Type 2 and 3 phaser banks, more banks than the extra parts ever had, higher yield torpedo launchers, and she can travel at a higher warp factor, all while running a smaller crew. She's basically better in every way. That being said, the hull is original. She's not a new ship. The Admiralty even decided to keep our ship's name. So the extra parts A is born. I'm told another ship, a new ship, is being built to replace her, but for now, they want my crew back in space, investigating the Romulan Star Empire's research into Borg tech, and to stop that research as soon as possible. The fleet needs every ship it can get, and the extra parts crew is ready to go.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity.
Okay.
You have done well. Live long and prosper.
So, we have 2 engine refits we could take. Prototype gravitic modulation impulse engine. Oh, did we just get, is this the next mission? This must be the next mission. Hello, Lieutenant Commander. I have heard of your recent accomplishments and would like to congratulate you. You're exactly the sort of captain Starfleet needs as an example of young officers, for the young officers here. Please join me on Earth to discuss some promising new officers. Can do. Look forward to speaking with you in person. Nice. We're gonna get a new officer. I desperately need another engineer. The hell? Oh, I don't have to go back to Earth at all. They're just gonna let me do it from here. I love that we've opened up a comm to a wall. That's not the next mission. It's the intro to the duty officer system. Ah. Okay. Another rabbit hole. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll get some Mark II shields, which I don't really care about, but I will get a Bajoran engineering officer. Greetings, Captain. My name is Ilbid. There's no room on us for the USS extra parts for new bridge officers, sir. Yes, there is.
Tequila, the survivor you...
Declined. Sorry, Admiral. We're passing through a tunnel. I'm not reading you. Shadowplay is the next. Hail the Admiral.
The survivor you rescued from Demora Station has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these 2 events are related. Tequila wants to go home to her colony on Sereni Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Tequila home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Sereni Prime and investigate. I have new missions for you.
Set a course for Sereni Prime. Let's go. We're getting farther into Romulan space now.
On a remote world, scientists are adapting Borg technology to suit their own needs. A Federation crew caught in an impossible situation fights to survive, but help may not arrive in time. Who will heed their desperate call? In their anguish, the Romulans could cause a greater tragedy than even they imagine.
That's the reason that Stowe is worth playing. Is that you get, you know, voiceovers from Star Trek cast going back to Spock, and I've already seen Geordi, I've seen Nog, you know, people asking if it's still worth playing. That's the reason to play it. Captain, we've arrived in the Sereni system. This is supposed to be neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships as well as a shield wall around the planet. If this is a blockade, then they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have to fight if we want to return to the guest, our guest to the colony. Speaking of which, Mikhail would like a word. Patch her through. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I've been away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but the Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful. It isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. Look at that shield. It says you get closer to it, it comes into focus. Take us in slow. It's a very purple shield. How do I target myself? Probably if I'm targeting an enemy, it just does it automatically. I'm hitting F1. Yeah, F1 targets me. And then I just, beam over. Engineering crews to wherever they're needed. Very cool. Seems to be a hole. Let's go towards the hole. There's no vessels on the outside, is there? Oh, there's a ship on the outside. Hail, this planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. I come to trade. I'm returning a citizen to her homeworld. Indeed, identify the citizen. Lie. I'll tell him the truth. That is the name of a fugitive wanted by the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. I don't think so, Commander. Well, so much for peacefully coming over and talking crap. Charge up the phasers. About to give them a photon torpedo where the sun don't shine. Oh, balls. There goes my shields. Mistakes were made. Evasive maneuvers. All right, his shields are down. Bring us in for torps. Then keep rotating. Shit, switch targets! Oh, I couldn't switch to it in time. Phasers don't fire fast enough for that. Go ahead and beam that repair crew over. Reinforce the shields. It's kind of nice having 2 engineering slots. You can become a tanky beast, is what it seems like. All right, we're ready for another torpedo. Oh, look at it get crushed. Did they seriously just give me a better better engine than the one I got from the Admiral? Of course they did. Of course they did. Yeah, I'm well aware you can tap target. I understand how MMOs work from 2003. It was more that it wasn't, the weapons weren't changing target. I have targeted over. They still were firing because I think they have a fire rate of like, they won't switch after they do a salvo, maybe 3 seconds. Edict says TAC isn't actually supposed to be tanky though. Isn't the entire point building your ship the way you want to? That's why you have a billion ways to customize your ship. If you want to be a tactical tanky officer, you can do that. Instead of just focusing on one thing. That being said, there's probably engineering stuff I imagine to... Yeah, there was a boost power to weapons. So you could go full on. I love that there's a hole in the shield. We can just fly through it. Also, battle cruiser. Yeah, right? All right, full impulse. Let's go. There's no classic MMO Trinity in Stowe. Garcon says. Ready to beam down. Do I have to, can I just send my away team to deal with this? I'm the captain. I'm fairly sure Starfleet's got rules about that. I don't want to go to the surface. Oh, wrong button. I can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd be able to see this place again. I would give you a grand tour such as this, but I don't. But I need to get back to my family. All right, you're welcome. I will follow the path and speak with the counselor.
Jolan True, and welcome to Sereni Prime. Oh, thank you for returning to Kella to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And, to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request, Counselor. I'm gonna go speak with the envoys. I don't actually know how to put my weapon away. It is not the buttons you think it would be. Alright, talk to the Empire's envoy. You're not welcome here, Starfleet. The Counselor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she's a fool, the Federation and allies of the terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet. With Cal's disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony, I have nothing more to say to you. He left me no choice. He attacked. You had no choice. Those are the words have been excuse of monsters since time immemorial. Yeah, okay, buddy. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is in Sirius Prime only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough. Pleasure to meet you, Lieutenant Commander. What can I do for you? What's your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council was extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Sereni Prime to resist. But if we all stick together, we'll be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck.
Well, what did you think of them?
I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic. This is so stupid. You've done well staying neutral so far. No, they haven't. They literally were forced into siding with one of the factions. I had to blow my way through the blockade just to get to them. How is that an option? I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your
Is it really,
suggestion.
though?
Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Virinat. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
I'll listen to his story. He's behind that building, 3 feet from you. Oh, man. I love that it even gave me a choice, even though I've been fighting the Romulan Star Empire for the last, like, 3 missions. The game was like, you know, the deep political conversation that's going on here, you should totally choose for these people. Make a recommendation. Yes, I was Virinat. My family died there. My friends. I was at Virinat. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and certainly it wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar, you don't say. You don't take my word for it. The Virinat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see our Empress does to her people. Travel to Virinat and investigate the truth behind the destruction of the colony. Sorry for your loss. All right, we're gonna go find some evidence that the Tal Shiar is a bunch of evil jerkbags that we all know they are. Sir, course locked into Virinat. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They're hailing us, Captain, on screen. Lieutenant Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. I like that it says it like that. Romulan vessels are, well, there's a Romulan Republic vessel hailing us on screen. You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please allow us to assist. Oh, he's, Riemann. This is the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet. Glad to have the help, Commander. Come join the party. 'Cause here we go. Overload the phaser banks. Their ship is a bit bigger than us. Need some maneuverability in here. Nine seconds. 4, 3, ah! Fire! Hey, he's exploding. Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? Nope. Thanks for the assist. Sir, I recommend we cross the shield barrier and exit the system before the Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive. Agreed, lay in the course. Oh, this is so weird. Got a new relay. Yeah, I realize it's more about getting evidence against the Tal Shiar for the Romulans that live on this world. Take us to warp. We've arrived in the Virinat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. Set a course for the planet. Let's go find out what's going on. That is absolutely gorgeous, though. Look at that. Like, I kind of want a screenshot with the planet in the background. How good is that? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. All right. It's Constitution refit. The best Constitution, the USS Extra Parts. A. Got some debris over here. And I wish it wouldn't give that pop-up. It's such a cheesy way of being like, hey, these people bought some stuff and gambled on a box. Do you want to try? You might unlock something cool too. They unlock something cool. Sir, the debris appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits. Before it was destroyed. All right. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. So we got a destroyed ship. This appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have on the Elachi? There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. However, it probably survived. However, if it was probably destroyed in battle. Okay, so wait. The ship was damaged. This is a piece of it, but it's not enough to indicate that it's been destroyed. This could be The mysterious enemy the survivors talked about? Could it be Alachi? We need more information. Head to the planet. Detecting a vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. Must have been a sensor echo. Yeah, sure. It's just totally a sensor echo. Alright. Let's beam down. Yeah, Yellow, I've heard that before. Just spend 50 billion hours grinding up whatever to get your Zen on, or spend 40 bucks and just buy the thing you want. This place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. Holy crap. I think the whole colony's been just taken down. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs, however, there are several insect life forms around the area. You should be cautious. Acknowledged. Let's go look around. I got a feeling we're gonna have to phaser our way through the bugs. And the Zen trademark, it's broken. Of course it is. You gonna let us walk past? That is a no. Time to get phasered. That's our new engineer with his shield generator. Deploying chronoton mines. All right, that's cool. Let's go piss off some more stuff and lead it to the... Come on, tab targeting. Actually target it. There you go. Back into the defensive base that he created. I like the mines. He beams them in. That's fantastic. Ah, he's like goopy. Sir, although this colonist died of a plasma weapon discharge, her tissue appears to be infected with some kind of fungal spore. Bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some readings from the prisoners of Installation 18. The evidence of the Alachi involvement is mounting. Take the sample. Okay. But why fungus and bugs? How does this have anything to do with the board? Maybe it doesn't. Romulans are just using every dirty trick in the book to get any kind of power they can. Bravely exploring strange new worlds and phasering everything in sight. I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. Get a full scan, Starfleet will want a full review of our findings. Alright, I think we're good here. I love the engineer runs in normally after everything is dead and teleports in a bunch of mines. Just laying mines everywhere we go. What is this? Oh no, we gotta go farther. Oh, there's some kind of like nest over here. Scan the crater. The crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it's doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. Sir, I'm detecting a subspace transmission. We can access it at the console over there. Oh, gotta go poke a console. And the engineer, I'm helping! Yep. Welcome, guest. You have one message from the Empress Sela. Would you like to play it now? Play message.
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people.
So she's trying to play it off.
Will not be forgotten.
I'm getting some unusual readings similar to the ones we received from that strange beacon. Ah! We got drones! Targeting system online! Let's throw fancy grenades! And they're all done. Bow, 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 bow. Captain. Okay, whatever. Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration is decloaked and is arming weapons. Team us up. It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Acknowledged. Open up! We're just gonna obliviate. Oh no! See, I switched targets to it, and I did aim. Yeah. Couldn't target it in time. Bring us around. Man, our turn rate's kind of trash. All right, reinforce the shield. Got a lot of maneuverability here. And torpedoes. Oh, hit the shield, damn it. Ah, we got him. Captain, receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Do you want to put it on main view screen? On screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open a channel to the Admiral.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
Roger that. We're on our way, Admiral.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Okay. We got a Kira down there. Warp to New Romulus. Let's take the fleet.